In the last study, we drove home the point that actions have consequences. This has been true from Genesis to Revelation and everywhere in between. Now we continue with the charge given in verse 24. 1 John 2:24b. If that which ye have heard from the beginning, let's dig deeper. If that which ye have heard from the beginning. So, what is one of the central themes that they have heard from the beginning? Genesis 2 through 3. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. God rested, blessed, and sanctified the seventh day. Exodus 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. God calls us to remember what God did on the seventh day. Luke 4:16. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. The custom of God's Son was keeping the seventh day. John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. Jesus exhorted those that love him to keep his commandments, which are culminated here. Matthew 22:40. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets, showing that the commandments of Jesus encapsulate the 10 commandments of his Father. Keeping such should not be a legalistic maneuver, but rather a sign of love for the Father and his Son, as described above. We will be keeping all the commandments of God throughout eternity. Isaiah 66:23. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath day to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. Given that from the beginning of Genesis until now, there has never been a point when all flesh has worshiped the Father and his Son, therefore the fulfillment of this verse is somewhere in the future, after evil has vanished. Psalm 34:21. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate.